Hey guys, it's Danny the Medic. Welcome to the channel. Now today I got Jamar of Jamar Shenanigans. Alright guys, so today what we're doing is the Bellagio Buffet random food taste test, right? So we got this here random foods. Alright, let's eat. Alright guys, we are here at the parking lot for our final thoughts. Now, it's gonna go like this. Bellagio Buffet, right? What is your general impression? What is the best thing you had? And what's the worst thing you had? Alright Jamal, what's your general impression?
General impression, I had a good time. Got to kick it with you. Food-wise, I give it like a 7.5, the whole experience. You had the pie gao. I'd never tried it before. You asked me to try one. I was about to try it, then you started smelling and putting them to the side. So I didn't try those ones. You went and got some fresh ones. I tried the fresh ones. Pretty good. I mean, it's shrimp dumpling. Did you hear the whistle? Shrimp dumpling. Shrimp dumpling. So it was pretty good. I'd try it again. I probably wouldn't try it at a buffet again because I just don't think it was kept to the correct temperature or handled the way it was supposed to be handled. You were saying there should be water there to steam it and keep it at a certain temperature. There wasn't. But general, I had a good time at the buffet today. The best thing I had today was the dessert. I tried a lot of different foods. The dessert was good. The creme brulee was great. The banana bread was good. And the panna cotta, raspberry panna cotta, like yogurt thing, was good too. Worst thing I ate was the bone marrow. It makes no sense. I don't understand how somebody can eat it. I feel that it's a travesty that they shouldn't even waste time, effort, or the energy to turn on an oven to get this nasty item on a buffet. But I tried it. Took a little extra work to get it because it's only small, a hole in between it to get the marrow. Tried it. Being there, done that, got the t-shirt, will not do it again. It was just like, it looked like gristle. When I put it in my mouth, it kind of melted and put a coating on the inside of your mouth and just wasn't something that I enjoyed. So I will never try bone marrow again in my life. What's your take on bone marrow? You ever tried it? You didn't try it today.
Yeah, I tried it and it was not for me, guys. No. But have you tasted anything else that resembled bone marrow that you can compare to?
Nothing to taste like it, but I had the same kind of feeling of when I tried chitlins for the first time.
That's the intestines of pork, is it?
The intestines, yes. Yes, my stepfather buys the pre-cleaned ones, and then he spends all morning, hours, cleaning them over and over again. But, I tried it. I tried chitlins for like Thanksgiving years ago. It's not me. I've never tried them again. People say you need to try it like this, and if I cook it like that. But at the end of the day, it's chitlins, it's intestines. Doesn't matter how you cook it, it's intestines. So initially when I tried the chitlins, I was this is kind of nasty. I expected something. I kind of expected the same effect or the same feelings when I tried this bone marrow because it just didn't look appetizing on the plate, on my fork. But I tried it, and sometimes you just gotta trust your best instincts. If it doesn't look right, it doesn't seem right, then it might not be right. So,
Yeah, I never had chitlins like that. But from what you say, if you had to clean something that much, maybe you should not eat it in the first place.
true. True, very true.
All right. My impression, it is good. All right. Now, I did find that I had to work a little harder at the buffet line to really keep my eye out and see like what has been like freshly put out, so I can get like the more fresher stuff. Because I'm looking, and I think that the although it's rather crowded today, people probably wasn't taking enough food off the buffet line in good amounts to keep it going as fresh as it can be. So that's my general impression. But the service was excellent. The place was extremely clean. Staff was like friendly and all that. And out of the food that I had that was good, it was good. Good and tasty, well prepared. All right. The best item I had was the prime rib. Okay, they sliced it for me. I put some odd juice on it, right? And the cap portion was so well flavored, tender and delicious. I said, this is good, guys. That is so good. All right. Now, the worst thing I had was, I'll tell you, it's like a whole story of the shrimp dumpling, right? When I first got to the shrimp dumpling, I said, me, I gotta have it. I'm Chinese, and that's all. I said, ooh, they got ha gao. Right, but it did look a little dry, and I said, what, dry or not, I'll taste the quality of it. Right, got back to the table, put it in my mouth, a little black. It's a 3.5. I said, what the heck is this? This is not right, guys. Right, so then I went to eat other foods, and I went back, and then I'm looking at the pan of ha gao, and it's looking a little bit better. So I took a few of those, went back to the table. No, 4.1, 4.2, whatever the heck, a little bit better, but it was still not good quality ha gao, or not even regular ha gao, right? Then I eventually went back again, and I saw that they had a lot of them there, and I said, what? It's still looking a little bit old. I'm gonna take them all to just get rid of it from the buffet line. Because then they flag down the chef to tell them, say, hey, these are no good. You should throw them away, and and everything like that. They probably I'm gonna get a pushback on it. Say, what? I'm just gonna empty it out. So I took them all, guys. I took all the ha gao, and I put it there, and I tested each one. Nah, still below par. No good. But what I did, forced them to make a new batch. And then I went back again, and I saw a fresh batch right there. And I said, okay, it looked moist, didn't have the dry, crusty edges on it. And then I took a few, I ate it, and those were okay. So that's what you have to do, guys. When going to any buffet, I guess there will be something, like, unless you're going to like the Rin and you're paying $300 a head and some VIP stuff, you're not going to get the people that walk around and really analyze the food and say, hey, it's been 7 minutes. It's time to get rid of all of this and put something fresh out, So when you go to a standard open to the public buffet, you're going to have certain pans that's been out for a while. And then if they get swamped, employees got to be doing a lot of stuff. So, it happens. So the way to deal with it is not to be like, hey, this buffet sucks because this thing has been left out too long and it died. You'd be like, hey, I understand. This is a buffet. I took it. I didn't like it. You don't got to eat it. Put it to the side. Let them take it away. Get something different. You know what I mean? And then just focus on what is good. And then you eat that. And you'll have a good experience. All right. Anything else to add, Jamar?
I didn't realize you went 4 times to go get this shrimp dumpling.
Well, you think I went to the bathroom?
You was gone a lot. I felt like I was being stood up on a date. But you was gone a lot for the shrimp dumpling. So that's 4 times. So you said you worked hard today. That's a lot of work for an okay item. Because when you got the ones that you wanted, how you wanted them, they were okay. Now you said they were inside, like, they didn't have water underneath, right? It was like just on a dry wok.
Yeah, the wok was dry. There was no steam, so it dries super quick because they didn't put water in the wok. Or maybe they did, and the water evaporated, and they did not refill the water. But I lifted the whole thing up, no water.
At the end of the day, that was a lot of wok for good pai gow.
All right, so now there was something I wanted to say, but now I can't remember what it was. Oh yes, hagao, right? Now, I have to tell you, no buffet have excellent hagao. None that I've ever been to, because hagao is highly perishable. It has to be prepared and kept in a steam basket and served pretty quickly. Otherwise, it degrades really quickly. So buffets and hagao don't really go together, but they still offer it. You know, I never expect like a 9 or 8.5 hagao from any buffet. You know, only by chance. I think one time at the Bacchanal, they made a fresh batch just as I was walking up to it. I took it, and that was pretty darn good. But it's very rare because, you know, it's a highly perishable item. All right. So any more bad jokes, Jamar?
No bad joke. I haven't said one bad joke yet, but I still don't understand if I go to multiple buffets and I try a specific item at nearly all these buffets and it's subpar. I'd just say this is an item that I shouldn't get from a buffet because they can't maintain the standard that it needs to be at. So why continue to try and maybe be disappointed a few times?
Well, the thing is, like, it depends on the amount of effort, the amount of risk, and what you got to lose, right?
Okay.
And, like, if I were to order an item and pay per item, and it's been like bad in many places, then yeah, I wouldn't order it anymore. But at the buffet, it's included in the cost. Doesn't cost me anything to pluck a couple and give it a try, you know, because I do enjoy hagao, you know, and when it is good, it's like the best things on earth, you know. So, you know, and then if it's not good, I don't have to eat it. Just put it off to the side. Say, it wasn't good. What are you gonna do? It's a buffet, and by doing that, you know, it helps the buffet keep moving and, you know, refresh the food quicker. Now, if everyone just took whatever the heck, even though they don't like it, whatever, just take it off the buffet and give it a try. If you don't like it, then don't eat it. At least I'll freshen the food up, you know. Like today's, I think that a lot of people weren't into hagao, and that resulted in that pan of hagao staying out too long and it died. All right, New Vegas video every Friday.